Let's go to Lata ma'am and Ritu, both of us who are with us to understand this better. Lata?
Well, I mean, what can I say? This is extremely shocking. We had reported as early as, I think, 2 months back that Governor Patel is extremely upset. But let me read the statement itself by the governor. On account of personal reasons, I've decided to step down from my current position effective immediately. It's been my privilege and honor to serve in the Reserve Bank in various capacities over the years. The support and hard work of RBI staff, officers and management has been the proximate driver of the bank's considerable accomplishments in recent years. I take this opportunity to express gratitude to my colleagues and directors of the Central Board and wish them all the best for the future. Oh my God, I'm sorry I came in running and hence not able to take this. This is very, very serious news. Not a very pleasant day at all. Everything that I will say now is only conjecture. But that Dr. Patel was extremely upset that, Section 7 was even considered is very well known. This channel had reported this, I think in the first week of November, in the run-up to the November 19th board meeting, that Governor Patel was extremely upset that Section 7 had been used on 3 occasions. We also know that Governor Patel was upset that there was political appointments to the Reserve Bank board. And a third thing that certainly seemed to have upset him is what is going to happen on December 14th. We understand that governance of the Reserve Bank is going to come under the ambit of the board, and that the government wants the board to oversee everything that the Reserve Bank is doing, important functions like foreign exchange management, monetary policy transmission, banking regulation. Banking regulation anyway is under the Board of Financial Supervision. So it was probably the last straw, and it's quite possible that the agenda papers for December 14th have arrived, and maybe they are unacceptable. I mean, all this is conjecture. Exactly what is the last straw on the camel's back and what exactly led to this is going to remain conjecture. Like the last minutes of the demonetization.
But what is surprising is that in the last board meeting, from the outcome of the board meeting of the several issues that were flashpoints between the government and the RBI, it seemed there was some, conclusion as far as some of these points are concerned. There was some, withdrawal, some settlement on both the sides with respect to many matters.
Absolutely. I mean, I take a point.
So this comes
I'll just take your background on board since we have a very important guest with us. Just 1 minute. Mr. R. Gandhi, the former Deputy Governor who also served under Urjit Patel till he retired, till the end of Mr. Gandhi's term.
Good evening, dear friends. Thank you for coming over at a very short notice. Your colleagues and friends in Delhi are very upset with me. Of course, I can see some of them here because yesterday they were all trying to reach me and I was not able to speak to the media in Delhi yesterday. So I'm sure they would be very upset, but there will be other opportunities to speak to them. So I want to be very brief, and I'm not really planning to make any, major announcements or anything like that because it needs time for me to settle down to study all the issues. I just want to mention a few points. First, you would be aware that I assumed charge today in the morning as the 25th governor, and I am grateful for all the good wishes which I have received from many of you who are present here. The RBI is a great institution. It has got a very long legacy, a very rich legacy, and I will do everything that is possible. I'll try and uphold the professionalism, the core values, the credibility and the autonomy of the Reserve Bank as an institution. I have interacted at various levels with the officials of the Reserve Bank of India over the last 10 years or more than 10 years. And the interaction has been not only at the senior levels but also at the middle level and even down the line. And there were situations where I was leading delegations from Government of India, which included officers from Reserve Bank of India, and I always found that they possess inherent core competence and professionalism to deal with any technical issue, be it monetary aspects or be it other aspects of currency management or other aspects of work relating to the functioning of central bank. So I'm looking forward to work with the entire team of officers and staff of the Reserve Bank of India. Now, it's a great opportunity for any individual and especially for me to work in RBI and thereby to serve the country. That might sound a bit cliched, but it is indeed a great opportunity.
Results of the state elections. The BJP and the Congress are headed towards a photo finish in Madhya Pradesh. We're still waiting to see what happens with that. In Rajasthan, however, the Congress stormed back to power with a clear majority after the 5-year rule of BJP's Vasundhara Raje. Congress leaders Sachin Pilot and Ashok Gehlot win their respective seats. The party will make a decision on who the next chief minister will be tomorrow. In Chhattisgarh, the Congress has surpassed expectations with a massive victory. The Grand Old Party has dethroned BJP's Raman Singh, who has served as the chief minister of the state for 15 years. However, in Telangana, K. Chandrasekhar Rao led TRS has retained power with a landslide victory. The Congress-TDP Grand Alliance has failed to make an impact in India's youngest state. Also, the Congress has been voted out of power in Mizoram, its last bastion in the northeast. The state's 5-time Chief Minister Lal Tanhavla has lost both his seats. The BJP's ally, Mizo National Front, has secured a comfortable majority in the state. And our colleague from CNN News 18, Sahil Murli Mengani, joins us now from Jaipur with more details on what's transpiring with the Congress party on the Chief Minister's post. Sahil, over to you.
We are reporting from Jaipur's Koti Khas Hotel. This is where those crucial rounds of meeting between the central observers sent by Congress President Rahul Gandhi, namely KC Venugopal and Avinash Pandey, will be meeting the top 2 Congress guns in the state of Rajasthan, Sachin Pilot and Ashok Gehlot. But the news point is that the central observers, my sources confirmed to me, will be meeting these leaders separately first. And then they will be holding a joint meeting with both of them. That's why it's very, very significant. The cracks that we have been referring to are out in the open. The central observers meeting these leaders separately does point out towards the fact that all is not well and that both are trying to lobby very, very hard for the chief ministership. This room here in Koti Khas Hotel is where right now Sachin Pilot is meeting the central observers sent by Congress President Rahul Gandhi, namely KC Venugopal and Avinash Pandey. The meeting has been on for 30 minutes. We also sent visuals. We also had visuals of they having lunch. So this is what is happening. The meeting is on. Tomorrow is when, that is on Wednesday, is when the Congress members of Legislative Assembly will be meeting to have their final say on who their pick is going to be for the chief ministership. With video journalist Sushil from Jaipur's Koti Khasa Koti Hotel, I'm Sahil Murli Mengani reporting for CNBC.
So Sahil, with the latest from Rajasthan, now let's go across to Rishika Sadan, who joins us from Hyderabad. The TRS is returning for a second term with K. Chandrasekhar Rao as the Chief Minister of Telangana. The results are a setback for the Congress and TDP alliance. Rishika, it's a thumping victory for the TRS. What's the mood like out there?
Well, yes, the youngest state of the country has finally picked a clear mandate, and it's been a thumping victory for the ruling party TRS and as well as KCR, who has been at the forefront of the Telangana agitation. And we are here at the party office in Hyderabad, and as you can see, the celebrations underway since morning, and the Chief Minister, the caretaker Chief Minister, has arrived at this particular point. In a short while from now, the meeting is about to begin. The key agenda would definitely be discussion about the ministries and also when would be the oath-taking ceremony. There's been a lot of speculation that KCR would probably give away his seat to his son KTR, who's a caretaker IT minister, and all of these unanswered questions would be here at this particular meeting.
इन विधायकों के साथ मिलकर पार्टी का नेतृत्व उन्हें मार्गदर्शन करेगा और साथ ही साथ रिजोल्यूशन पार्टी के आला कमान के नाम से एक रिजोल्यूशन प्रस्ताव वहां पर पारित किया जाएगा और उस प्रस्ताव के बाद सभी चुने हुए विधायकों के साथ व्यक्तिगत रूप से मैं और अखिल भारतीय कांग्रेस कमेटी के पर्यवेक्षक के.सी. वेणुगोपाल जी उनके साथ चर्चा करेंगे और ये चर्चा का काम पूर्ण होने के बाद माननीय आला कमान को सभी विधायकों के मत, उनकी भावनाएं से उनको अवगत कराया जाएगा और कल शाम को विधायक मंडल की पुनः बैठक प्रदेश कांग्रेस कमेटी में आयोजित की जाएगी। मैं इस कार्यक्रम के साथ ही के.सी. वेणुगोपाल जी से निवेदन करूंगा कि वे इस प्रक्रिया के बारे में, और इससे पहले कि मैं के.सी. वेणुगोपाल जी को आपके सामने उनका मत रखने के लिए प्रस्तावित करूं, मैं विशेष रूप से प्रदेश कांग्रेस कमेटी के अध्यक्ष भाई सचिन पायलट जी और हमारे भूतपूर्व मुख्यमंत्री, अखिल भारतीय कांग्रेस कमेटी के महामंत्री, हमारे वरिष्ठ नेता आदरणीय अशोक गहलोत जी, आप दोनों का और प्रदेश के पुनः सभी कार्यकर्ताओं का बहुत बहुत अभिनंदन करते हुए आज की इस जीत का बहुत बड़ा श्रेय प्रदेश की जनता के साथ साथ कांग्रेस कार्यकर्ताओं को भी जाता है। और कांग्रेस कटिबद्ध है, वचनबद्ध है। जो वादा, जो विश्वास और जो आशा कांग्रेस से उन्होंने की है, उसको पूर्ण रूप से उसको सफल बनाने में हम कोई कसर नहीं छोड़ेंगे।
Welcome back. Despite a disappointing state election outcome for the BJP and the RBI governor's surprise resignation last evening, the Lal Street saw a sharp rally after a gap-down opening to end with gains of about 0.5%. So let's bring those charts up for you. The Nifty and the Sensex opened with cuts of more than 1%, but saw a sharp recovery. The Bank Nifty fared below par and ended with 0.25% uptick. The mid-caps, however, outperformed and ended the day 1.6% higher. Anuj Singhal is standing by with a detailed analysis. Anuj, two perceived tailwinds shrugged by the traders on the Lal Street.
Stunning recovery for the market today, and this is despite the market getting the worst possible news. Of course, it had to negotiate with the RBI governor quitting overnight, and in the state election, the market seeing reversal. But in the morning, like our base case was, short trade did not work because the market had already gone down quite a bit yesterday. And today morning from the low point, there was a stunning recovery. In fact, almost 500 points, more than 500 points on the Nifty Bank, 300 points nearly on the Nifty is a kind of intraday recovery that you had. And the mid-cap index had a massive rally today, 2% up on the index and about 3:1 in terms of advanced decline. Towards the end, there was big buying in some of the big banks like Yes Bank, which was up 8%, SBI was up about 3%, Kotak Mahindra Bank was up 2.5%. Then there was buying in beaten down names like Sun Pharma, Titan had quite a bit of buying. Metal stocks also surged in trade, so they also saw some bit of buying. In the broader market also, there was quite a bit of buying in stocks like Adani Enterprises, Max Financial, DHFL. The short point is it all boils down to risk-reward. And this morning's risk-reward perhaps was in favor of going long. That's worked. Now, interesting to see whether things have bottomed out or whether the market has one more round of reversal.
Welcome back. Passengers aboard Indigo Flight 6E237 from Jaipur to Kolkata have a narrow escape. The A320 Neo plane made an emergency landing after smoke began to enter the cockpit and the cabin. While no passenger was injured in the incident, an investigation has been launched into the reason for the smoke. Anu Sharma joins us now with more details. Anu, the A320 Neos have been seeing issues with the Pratt & Whitney engines, but what exactly happened in the aircraft on the leg and what is the response from Indigo?
Well, we are hearing is that an Indigo aircraft with 136 passengers on board made an emergency landing at Kolkata airport on the night of 10th of December after pilots declared mayday on detecting smoke in the cabin and the cockpit area. On request from the captain, aircraft proceeded to the isolation bay where passenger chutes were deployed and passengers were then evacuated. Forward passengers were deplaned via the step ladder while some were evacuated via the slides at the back. Fortunately, no injury to any passenger has been reported. The aircraft involved in the incident was a
Airbus A320neo, which has been causing frequent troubles to Indigo due to engine glitches ranging from knife-edge seal issue to high-pressure compressor problem. The regulatory body, Directorate General of Civil Aviation, after almost 12 hours, released a statement saying that Indigo will have to submit a preliminary report after detailed technical inspection. An Indigo official later told us that these instances sometimes occur due to fault in the ventilation system. While the ventilation system and the engine is linked, for now it is not clear what exactly caused the smoke. Indigo is undertaking that.